website right now and download my free course on alternate picking mastery. It contains 5 essential exercises that will take you to alternate picking mastery faster than you can imagine. And then I've included my method of how to lay out a practice plan in just 1 to 2 minutes that will absolutely boost your results like nothing you ever tried before. So go download it right now. It's free. If you've been practicing tapping and you find yourself not using it when you're playing solos, improvising anyway, here's a really good way of making sure that you do it automatically without even thinking about it. And the trick is to integrate it with stuff you know already. And you have some stuff that you really know, right? Some things that you play whenever you pick up your guitar. I don't know what those things are, but that's where you want to focus. And then you want to integrate or merge tapping into that. So let's say you, just an example here from my own playing, this little sequence here. Let me just mark that out for you. We're in the key of E, so we got the E blues scale up here in the 12th fret. And it's simply just a matter of taking that blues scale and merging it with the E Dorian minor, which is the same as the D major scale, which gives you a couple of extra notes to play with. And what I do is I pick the notes in the 12th, 14th, and 15th fret on the B string. Then I hit the 12th fret with an upstroke on the high E string in the 12th fret. And then I do my little hammer-ons and pull-off sequence up there. Very standard. So I hammer on to the 15th, pull off down to the 12th again, and then I hammer on to 14th, 15th, and pull off to 14th and 12th again, slowly. And then I go right back to the 15th on the B string and the 14th on the B string. And then I'm right back to the beginning again. Right? And this is a cool little thing because I have a lot of hammer-ons and pull-offs going on up here. And right after those, I have plenty of time to reach for a tapping note with my middle finger here. And since I'm in the blues scale here, I can tap the 17th fret, and I can tap the 18th fret, and the 19th fret for that matter. And then just go up and down these notes every time I tap. So I could play something like... So I'm just tapping, pulling off, and then up and down, and then tapping. Right? 17th fret here. But it's not the actual notes I'm playing that's the point of this video. The point is that I'm playing something that I'm very good at, that I'm very familiar with. Right? And then I'm putting some tapping in there, and thereby merging what I'm very familiar with and what I have a hard time using automatically when I play. And so if I do this enough, then when I play my solo, then I will find myself suddenly just reaching up for that note automatically because I've been playing it so much. Right, and then once I've been practicing it in one place in the scale, I want to practice it with other notes as well. I want to do the G and the B string as well, same frets. But then tap notes that are in the blues scale, so that would be the 17th fret in this case on the B string, and then the 20th fret on the B string. I could also tap the 19th fret, right, in the same way. But that's integration. That's merging it, so it becomes so familiar that I can't not use it. Another little thing I could do. Just to give you an example, I can bend the note, still E blues here, can bend the note in the 14th fret on the G string, and then as it's up there, I can tap the 19th fret on the same string, pull off, and then bring it down. And if I do this enough, right, I can have... That's a note I very often bend. And if I practice... Actually, I bring it down again and then up. That's another variation. Different variations. But if I do this enough, play the very familiar... Right? Go over and over and over again. Then when I solo, suddenly I'll do it automatically. And a little bit too far there. But so that's the trick, really, is to integrate it. And so how do you do that? Well, you practice it, of course, but then you decide to use tapping wherever you can when you practice. Right? For an entire month, for 4 weeks, you have that note, piece of paper on the wall or some place else where it really reminds you of always focusing on merging tapping with what you do. It's not enough to just practice it's not enough to just practice tapping. You must really practice getting it in there. So you have those cool little... Right, that's those cool little elements in there, and really use what you've been practicing. Yeah, so that's it. And remember, when it's tapping, you have some far distance here, so you need to practice it in other keys, and you need to really investigate the scales. And if you practice the same things in let's say a C major scale. And then this way you can read it. Right? You can really do whatever you can to use tapping as much as possible when you play in order to really integrate it and become good at using it automatically.
Subscribe for more free videos. Do it. Do it now. Do it.